Okay everybody, and welcome back to another Churchill Bros episode, and as you can see we've got a big game against Gokulam at home because we are currently lying in third place. We are 6 points behind Mohan Bagan and a 6 goal difference, so they're practically 7 points ahead of us. We have 3 behind Minerva Punjab. Luckily them two play each other today, so we're catching up on one of them at least if we win. And Gokulam can overtake us if they win. Our record against them as well is not the greatest. Lost twice, drawn once, won one. So let's even this out. Let's make it 2-1-2. And without further ado, let's get into this game. Okay, so as I discussed in the last episode, we're actually swapping out formation because it seems like the game is hating the fact we was running a 4-2-3-1 a lot. So hopefully this is adapted enough, dropping him back, to make it a 4-3-2-1 blast off. Or as this likes to say, 4-3-3. Going with the control possession, having a much deeper midfield. They are going for the classic 4-4-2. Do they have anyone of worth mentioning? Not that I can see. I do recognise Daz Sharma from last season on their bench and Singh on their bench, but the amount of Singhs in this league, it could be anyone. Anyways, our bench is Dali, Lala, Sana, Singh, ups and coming in from the youths. We have Franco and Nelly. We have De Silva starting in goal with Moana, Parab, Aldor, Perez, Boggs, Pereira and Aucho in central midfield. Zoding and Hang Shin on the wings and Gigi up front. Singh, of course, is still injured, and Cisse picked up a terrible injury which is keeping him out for like 6 to 7 weeks. Hence why Franco is sitting on the substitute bench if we go back to the classic formation. Anyways, let's see what the assistant has to say about the team today. I think we should try and encourage the team, and I think we should tell the team I'm going to throw something heavy at their heads if they don't win. Come on lads, show me what you can do. Hopefully that's more than what I'm expecting at this point. He's out with twisted ankle still, 11 days to 3 weeks, not great. How do you feel about his absence? Obviously I'd rather have him available, but I believe in the team selected today. Well, I can't really say anything else, can I? Be a bit demoralising for your manager to turn around and go, well, we can never really play with him. Without him, we're screwed. Anyways, we are starting off this game with 2/3 of the possession as usual, so we're probably going to lose like 2 or 3-0. Aucho hits the wall with a free kick. Can he get a ball in? Plays it to the edge. Zoding. Oh, Zoding, left foot. Kicks it wide and not at all handsome. Aucho, another free kick. Hits the wall. He's making a very consistent player for that. Mohan Bagan have come 1-0 up due to Dicker. I ain't saying he's a goal dicker, but he ain't messing with no Brotony Dicker. Jesus. That one nearly went south. Anyways, Minerva Punjab appear to have picked up a knock to a player. GG plays it to Aucho. Aucho plays it across field to Moana. Moana on the wing. Will he bomb it down the wing or will he get it inside? He plays it inside to Zoding. Zoding hits the defender. Oh, what's going on here? They're just going to hoof it. Our defenders missed it. I think that's Aldor Joseph. You are lucky, Aldor, that Joseph has 2 left feet. Nkoyu has equalised for Minerva Punjab. So, it's 1-1 in their game against Mohan Bagan. That is kind of the best result. Them drawing. I'd rather they have 2 points between them than 3 points for one team. Pereira, dispossessed. Muddle now. Oh no, I'm starting to get flashbacks of Muddle. I think Muddle was one of the awkward players when we recently played them. Aldor dispossesses him though. Aucho's got the ball. Aucho plays it to Hang Shin. Hang Shin's coming down the wing. The giant fat man plays it to Aucho. Plays it to Perez. Perez, back to Hangshin. Hangshin plays it to Pereira. Perez. Hangshin is not built like a winger. But that's where he plays, so that's where he plays. Actually plays inside to GG. GG. Oh, come on, GG. You handsome man. You handsome gentleman. 16th goal of the season for GG, assisted by Oucher. That is what I am talking about. Filled with the initial delivery by Perez, but it falls to Oucher, who plays a nice soft little pass into GG. Left foot, bottom corner. That is 1-0. And we are 10 minutes from half time, so perfectly timed. He is avoiding getting the hairdryer thrown at him. Zoding, Hanshin, and Borgs, however, they're apparently into that kinky stuff. They like a bit of pain. Moana. Moana plays it all the way back to De Silva. Thankfully, doesn't mess up. Plays it short to Parab. Parab, don't do out dumb. Plays it to Eldor. Also, don't do out dumb. Plays it over the top to GG. GG's got space. 1-on-1 with the keeper. Come on, GG. Oh, come on, that has to be a foul. Seriously, he got no card for that? That has to be a sending off. He was 1-on-1 with the keeper. And they've saved it. Oh my god. How was he not sent off? Bribed. Come on, GG. GG fouled edge box. Can he at least get a card now? Yes. Finally. The ref has found his cards. They now have their left back, right mid and central mid all on yellow cards. Although personally, I feel like they should already be down to 10 men. Because I don't know how they got away with pushing him in the back and not getting sent off. But going into half time, the match stats are 7 shots to 5 shots, 3 on target to 1 on target, 6 fouls to 13 fouls, 0 yellow cards to 3 yellow cards, 63% possession to 37. We are... I think you should try and encourage the team and be like, come on lads, we can do this! Assertively. You have played well so far, but there's still room for improvement. I believe that is the way to go. Seems to have motivated a couple of people. Hasn't demoralised anyone, that's a good start. Pereira plays it to Perez. To Aldor. To Perez. To Aucho. Aucho to Perez. And that was the most pointless opening highlight I think I've ever seen. Or at least for today's episode. Since we've only had like 2. Lido the Lilo. Which one in? Joseph. To Denkovic. Ski. Who? Yeah, just smashes it in. That's not good. I'm slowly beginning to lose faith in De Silva and just thinking, screw it, put Dali back in. Put De Silva on the bench because we know Dali can have good games. Dali had a solid season. He was remarkable last year. And De Silva is not living up to the level we got out of Dali. Moana to Parab. Parab plays over to the top. Hangshin runs it down, but it can't get to Oucho. Ronaldo. We are going to demand a bit more out of the Lords. We are also going to go attacking because we are at home. Oucho. Oucho plays it to Perez. Perez. Is he going to do out with this? He plays it Hangshin, who plays it back to Perez, who whips one across. GG! Come on, GG! Paul can't handle that one. You can save the penalty, but you can't save that header. Also, I'm curious to who the Spanish flags on this stand are for. If you just look on the far right hand side and just over to the left hand side near the chair. Okay. Wait, that's their... Why do their flags look like Spanish flags? Gokulam, explain. Please, email me. Send me an email. Oh, let's go. 10 men. Let's capitalise. Third goal. Aldor. Let's go, Aldor. Aldor, second goal of the season, assisted by Moana. How many times do you see that? Left back assisting the centre back for a goal. This has gone from a very tricky game to a nice comfortable one. And Mohun Bagan is winning 2-1, so we have now moved up to second place. We are level on points with Minerva Punjab, but we're a goal ahead. It does sadly mean we are 6 points behind Mohun Bagan still, but we have leapfrogged Punjab at least. And I've just realised I'm actually killing my players, so let's at least get some substitutes on for the last like 9 minutes. Zoding can come on. Actually, wait, no. Hobson can come on for you. Zoding swap sides. Singh can come on. Who's the most tired? Pereira. Okay, so Pereira can come off. Central midfield. You can go attacking. Oucho, can you move to support? Then we shall yeah, let's give Moana a rest. Actually, no. Let's get crazy. Let's get wild. Let's party. Get loud. Get Dali on. Let's see how Dali performs for these next 9 minutes. Because if Dali performs as expected, he can return to the lineup. I know De Silva has only conceded 1 goal today, but he's consistently conceding. Like, he's conceding more than he's playing, and that is not a good sign. So Dali can have a few runs out. We've got 9 games left in the season. Oucho gets on the end of it. Zoding taps it in. Is he offside? Yeah, he's offside. That has to have been closer, because there's 2 defenders back there on that post. I'd love to have seen a highlight of that. Little replay. Although I've probably disabled the offside replays. Parab plays it to Moana. Moana plays it over the top. GG, maybe? No. And that is the end of today's game against Gokulam. We had 13 shots, they had 8. 8 shots on target to 3 on target. 14 fouls to 24 fouls, 0 yellow cards to 6. 59% possession to 41% possession. They, of course, had a player sent off. It was actually Muddy. And that was a strangely comfortable win. I think we should let the team. We appreciate their efforts. I do too. I'm very pleased with your performance and the result. Anyways, I will see you in a second and we will play the second game. Okay everybody, so it's time for today's second game and it is away to Real Kashmir. So they're going for a nice 4-3-1-2. Very similar to our... It's sort of like a combination, if you think about it, between our current and usual formation. They have Quadros, I believe, to look out for. That guy seems to always be a pain, and I think Rafiq, last time we played them, was also a little bit of a pain in the backside. Lolnut Luanga, I believe, is a solid player too on the bench. And that is about it, although they do have Wadu. And our bench, of course, is Dali, Lala, Sana, Singh, Upson, Franco, and Nelly. Because I completely forgot to put Dali in the team. So De Silva is staying in goal, at least for today's game. If he plays terrible, he's out. Maybe he'll actually get a clean sheet and I might want to keep him in. Anyways, Moana, Parab, Aldor and Perez are at the back with Boggs, Pereira and Oucho in front, Zoding and Han Shin on the wings and GG up front. Vedanta Singh has still got a knock. He is now in orange though, so hopefully next video you'll see him return. Our assistant thinks we should challenge the team to pick up where they left off, and quite frankly, I agree. So, I expect a win today, boys. Everyone listened keenly. Yes, that's not what I expected, but it will do, I guess. Can't quite recall whereabouts these are in the league. I want to say they're a mid-table team. Ish. They're 7th place. So we really need to be picking up a victory in this away game. Moana plays it to Pereira. Pereira plays it to Boggs. Boggs to Oucho. Oucho smashes it from distance. Good job, Oucho. I had to censor myself a little bit there, but great job, Oucho. That is his 8th goal of the season. A nice little assist by Boggs to Oucho. And we are off the mark 5 minutes into today's fixture. Boggs plays it to Zodin, plays it back to Boggs. Pereira. Should really check what other fixtures are going. GG, nice ball through to Oucho. Oucho, oh come on Oucho. Wrong side of the goal, my friend. Mohun Bagan is 1-0 up against Gokulam. East Bengal is away to Minerva Punjab. So Minerva Punjab should really be picking up 3 points today. Gokulam is not doing us any favours right now. I could do with Gokulam picking it up against Mohun Bagan, even if they can just hold them to a draw, make them drop a couple of points. De Silva. The good news in the title race is we do have to play him again, so... Oh my goodness. What on earth are Parab and De Silva doing there? Nohori Krizo. Yeah, like, what are you doing, De Silva? That was a reckless rollout. Why did you pass it back like that? Just give him the throw-in. I'd rather you give away a throw-in than just give him a free, easy goal. I am not pleased with you two. I am definitely demanding more. Parab has been penalised for the mistake, but honestly, De Silva was just as bad. Like, both did terrible in that. Oh, nice save by De Silva though. Nice save, De Silva. Nice save. Still don't know why you didn't hoof. Oh my goodness. I didn't realise Gokulam is currently 3-1 up against Mohun Bagan, so if we can get a win here, we can make up some good ground. Of course, with a draw on them losing, we're going to make up an extra point, but making up 3 points is a hell of a lot more useful. Hangshin now on the wing, plays it to Perez. Will he play it back to Hangshin? He does. Plays it to Oucho. Oucho on the ball now. It is absolutely chucking it down. Mohun Bagan plays it inside to Zodin, kicks out a defender, falls back to Pereira. Pereira to Boggs. Back to Pereira. Pereira plays it out wide to Moana. Will Moana with one in? No, he gets dispossessed. And their goalkeeper had an own goal, I believe. I believe Paul was their goalkeeper. I may be wrong. De Silva plays it out to Boggs. Please don't have another moment like earlier on. De Silva whips it up. Hangshin to Gigi. Gigi inside. Will he go alone or is he going to play it out? He passed it to Hanshin, but Hanshin did not go for it. Okay. Anyways, Pereira has the ball now. Hangshin plays it to Pereira. Pereira maybe inside. Yes. Whips it across to Moana though. Moana, can you do anything with it? Plays it to Zoding. Zoding takes a shot and it's saved by the goalkeeper. This has been more difficult than it really should be. It is an away fixture, but we should be winning a game like this. I'm actually going to move to attacking. That's more for the second half than now. Gokulam is comfortably in the lead, currently 4-1 up. So they have done us a favour, now we need to do ourselves a favour. And this guy appears to, because we now have a penalty. So I believe it's GG to step up for the penalty. It is GG. On GG. Good goal. Good goal, GG. All tongue-tied. Downside of drinking coffee, it makes your saliva a little bit thick. That was A nice little girl. Minerva Punjab is also struggling against East Bengal at home, still drawing 0-0. So currently everything is falling in place. Mohun Bagan is giving up points, letting us catch up, and Minerva Punjab is creating a little bit of a gap between us two and them. We've got to guard against complacency. Don't think the job is done. You have played... Yes, that is a much more appropriate one. You've played well, but you can play better. Hence why we are going attacking. Moana now plays it to Zoding on the wing. Zoding brings it inside. Zoding takes on one. And Querun? Is that Querun? Oh, sorry. Quayum. What a name. You got Quayum and Quadros. And, of course, they've got a Sing. Itodo in goal. I don't want to assume anything, but reading half of these names, it feels like they've got more than the foreigner limit in their squad. Not many of their teams sound Indian. That's all I'm saying. Ansari on the wing, kicks it at the defender. Zoding's got the ball now, though. Zoding is not very quick, but he works one across to GG. 1-on-1 with the keeper. Come on, GG. Great ball by Zoding. GG places it bottom corner. 3-1. Everything is coming up golden. It was looking rough at first, but it's all falling in place now. Mohun Bagan give up their lead. We have brought our game to 3-1, and Minerva Punjab sadly has got a penalty against East Bengal and put it away. So there is a little bit of bad news now. But quite frankly, I will take that if Mohun Bagan is going to lose and we're going to catch them by 3 points. We are going to make things a little more complicated and bring on a Sing. You can now go to supportive, so we can have one on each. Aldor. I'm going to risk Aldor. Sana can come on for Parab, who's playing terrible. And actually, you know what? Aldor, come off for Lala. Lala go onto the wing, and we'll try Perez in the middle. I'm not sure how comfortable he is there. He's not terrible, although he cannot jump to save his life, and he's a... Hold on, what is your weight? You're 9 stone 6 and 5'6". I mean, it explains why you can't jump very high and you have like no body mass behind you. I guess he's gonna fall over if anyone touches him. So hopefully the ref treats it much like a Spanish football game where everybody falls over. And they have a free kick. Wadu, nice save by De Silva, doesn't hold it and they put it away. Thankfully he's offside. See, it saves like that where Dali would have probably pushed it out for a corner. Or even held on to it. And that is not good, De Silva. You cannot be pushing the ball back out into open play. I feel like I'm watching the likes of Chris Kirkland. Are we going to get any more highlights? Looks like Minerva Punjab has extended their lead and guaranteed a win against East Bengal. Currently 2-0 up. Gokulam is smashing Mohun Bagan now. They're up to 5. 5-1 in that game. De Silva hoops one up, down the wing, goes to their left back, falls to Aucho, who plays it to Hangshin. Hangshin gets dispossessed by Rafiq. Rafiq plays it to Sandu. Sandu holds the ball, plays it back to Hamid. Hamid on the halfway line to Bazzi. Bazzi holds onto the ball, plays it to Sandu, gets tackled, but Krizo gets it, who plays it to Ansari, who whips one into Singh, and it's saved by De Silva. See, I love how I can go through all of that without messing up a single name, and yet I'd try and say about 3 words, and I messed that up. Anyways, GG. Oh, GG. It could have been GG if he scored that one. Looks like he's going to be stuck on a brace again, though. No hat-trick for GG. Unless he can score in added time, which he did last game, but I can't see him doing it here because there is 8, 7, 6, 5 seconds left of time. Moana to Zoding now. This should be a dead highlight in the end of the game. Plays it back to Moana, who whips one up. The defender gets it. Hamed plays it back to the goalkeeper. Itodo plays it up to Sandu. Sandu tries to counter-attack, but it is all over. So, at the end of today's game, we had 15 shots to 9 shots, 7 on target to their 6 on target, 22 fouls to their 18 fouls, 3 yellow cards to 1 yellow card, 55% possession to their 45% possession. Our best performer, of course, was GG, who had 2 goals. Theirs was Prizzo, who had 1. He had a decent game, 7.1. Harab played awful for us. Mistake that led to the goal, so he got a 6.1, and Ansari got a 6.1 for them. Let's get back in the dressing room. The assistant thinks we shouldn't address anything specific right now, so he doesn't think I should tell Parab, is it? Yeah, I think it's Parab. See, can't even remember my own youngster's name. That's how good he was at giving away a goal. I shouldn't tell him how useless he is for doing that. Anyways, a good win, boys. Well done. Now, I'm very pleased with the result and your performance, besides Parab. I wish I could add that caveat to it, but no, I can't. He looks delighted. He's delighted at his 6.1 and 6.1 when I tell the whole team that you've done great. When clearly I wasn't speaking to him. Quality of possession proves victory. Provides victory. Sorry, I've got a really scratch for it. KG press conference for Robertson. We have £529 for winning the game, and GG is on form as usual. Let's just have a quick look at some of the player stats. GG is our top goal scorer with 19. Highest average rating is 7.91, of course, GG. Our MVP signing of the season. Most assists goes to Oucho with 8. I know I said 9. Best pass complete. Chun is Oucho, 90%. Most player of the match awards, GG with 6. So, half our games, he got man of match, which pretty goddamn good. Borgs has 4 yellow cards and most red cards, nobody, because we have not had a red card yet. In fact, I'm not even sure if this league has red cards. The only thing red right now is our financial situation, which we're £462,009 in debt. Current profit loss this season, £176,968. So even though I've tried to limit the damage that happens each month, we're still losing like 56 grand. I believe last month was about 72, so call it 80 grand. It's not looking good. Them extra season tickets are helping, but not enough. But anyways, for the next video, we will be playing our home game against Lejong, who currently find themselves 7th place. And the new guys, Mohammedan. How is Mohammedan doing? Mohammedan is currently in 9th place. I'm going to feel really bad. I feel like I'm going to beat them next episode. And that is probably going to be what puts them in the relegation zone. But I kind of want them to survive. Although, to be fair, they have 2 games in hand over East Bengal. And 2 over Kashmir. If they win... say they win one of them, there'll be 1 behind Kashmir. And there'll be a nice 6-point gap between them and Bengal. So they just need to win one of them. So, we're okay to go beat them next episode. Smash them, maybe motivate them to play a little better. I don't know. I want to see them stay up anyways. I'd rather East Bengal go down, mix the league up a little bit next season. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Thank you very much for watching, and have a good night. Goodbye.